seen these before?
My circulars.
You print this stuff, huh?
Yes, sir.
And put them in boxes of candy and get them into people's homes?
But I didn't mean anything.
You didn't, huh? Dynamite the Capitol, dynamite the White House, dynamite the Supreme Court, the God is state, the state is God!
I didn't mean that. I just like to print. Don't I grab
Officer, the government's in no danger from Ed. Printing is just his hobby. That's all. He prints anything.
He does, huh?
I've never heard of such nonsense.
I refuse to stay here and print it my Texas.
Let me try my you. Let me my pipe.
Shut up, you! You're right, Chief. They got enough gunpowder down there to blow up the whole city.
Keep still! Everybody in this house is under arrest!
What's that?
Officer, this is all nonsense.
Let's go, man.
Stop it.
Shut up, all of them! Shut up!
Keep still, you.
Stop it!
That is my mother.
Fireworks! Someone get the fireworks! Line up, people! Line up, all of you!
For an appearance in the West Side Court this morning, after spending the night in jail, the defendants, 13 in all, were brought before Judge Callahan and given suspended sentences for manufacturing fireworks without a permit.
Yes, sir. Kept me in the same cell with the stripteaser from a burlesque show.
I was in a cell with Mr. Kirby. I was He-Man.
Mrs. Kirby and the stripteaser, they were fighting all night.
A lot about Mr. Kirby in here. Anthony W. Kirby, head of Kirby and Company, 62 Wall Street, who was among those apprehended, declared he was in no way interested in the manufacture of fireworks, but refused to state why he was on the premises at the time of the raid. Mr. Kirby is a member of the Harvard Club, the Union Club, the Racket Club, and the National Geographic Society. Aye, he certainly is a joiner.
All them rich men are elks or something.
Suppose after all this, Mr. Tony ain't ever gonna marry Miss Alice, huh?
No, sir. It's too bad, too. Miss Alice sure loves that boy.
Ever notice how rich folks always get themselves in trouble?
Yes, sir. I'm glad I'm not rich.
Me too. Me too.
I don't know what I'm gonna do with all that food out in the kitchen. Ain't gonna be no party tonight, that's sure.
Aren't we gonna eat it anyhow?
Well, I'm cooking it, but ain't no one gonna have an appetite.
I'm hungry.
Well, they ain't. They're all so tore up about Miss Alice.
What's she want to go away for anyway? Where's she going?
I don't know, mountain someplace. And she's going all right. I seen Miss Alice when she gets that look in her eye. Nothing they say can stop her.
Ain't that a shame?
Sure is.
Not even a balloon left. Look.
How's your hand, Mr. Devine? Better?
Yes, it's better. Is there more olive oil out there?
Oh, yeah, Miss Alice.
Thank you.
Well, she's going. Nothing anybody said could change her. She ain't gonna be very long, is she, Miss Sycamore? I don't know, Reba. She won't even say. My, gonna be awful lonesome around here without her.
How do you feel, Mrs. Sigmar?
Oh, I'm all right, Donald. Just kind of upset. Maybe if I do some work, I'll feel better.
Well, I won't bother you then, Mrs. Sigmar.
She's going, Penny.
Yes.
Now, Penny.
I can't help it, Paul. Somehow I feel like it's our fault.
It's mine more than yours. All these years I've just been going along, enjoying myself, but maybe I should have been thinking more about Alice.
Don't say that, Paul. You've been a wonderful father and husband, too.
No, I haven't. Maybe if I'd gone ahead and been an architect, I don't know, something Alice could have been proud of. I felt that all last night looking at Mr. Kirby.
But we've been so happy, Paul.
I know, but maybe that's not enough. I used to think it was, but yeah, I'm all mixed up now.
What time is she going?
Pretty soon. The train leaves at 7:30.
Oh, if only Tony could see her. I'm sure he could persuade her.
But she won't see him, Penny. He's been trying all day.
Well, where is he now?
I don't know. I suppose walking around the block again. Anyhow, she won't talk to him.
Well, maybe he can catch her as she's leaving.
It won't help, Penny.
No, I don't suppose so. I feel so sorry for Tony, too. Well, Grandpa.
Now, Penny, leave the girl alone.
But Grandpa,
Suppose she goes to the Adirondacks. She'll come back. You can only take so much of the Adirondacks, and then you come home.
oh, but it's all so terrible, Grandpa.
In a way, that's the bright side, too.
How do you mean?
Well, Mr. Kirby gets the patrol wagon for one thing. And the expression on his face when he and Donald had to take a bath together, I'll never forget that if I live to be 100. And I warn you people, I intend to. If I get things like that going on.
Oh, it was even worse with Mrs. Kirby. When the matron tried to strip her, there was a burlesque dancer there who kept on singing a strip song as she undressed.
You know, I'll bet Bar Harbor's gonna seem pretty dull to the Kirbys this summer. Need any help, Alice?
Oh, no thanks, Grandpa. I'm just going to press these. Alice, dear.
Now, Penny.
I'll bring the big bag down as soon as you're ready.
Thank you.
Do you want to take some candy along for the train, Alice?
No thanks, Elsa. Really, Alice, you could be just as alone here as you could up in those mountains. You could stay up in your room all the time. No, Mother, I need some time alone. I love you all, you know that. I need some time away from everybody. I'll be all right. Father, did you phone a cab?
No, I didn't know you wanted one.
Oh, I asked Mr. DePina to tell you, Paul. Didn't he tell you?
You told me. I forgot.
Oh, I wish I lived in a family that didn't always forget everything. That behaved the way other people's families do. I'm sick of cornflakes and Donald and everything. Why can't we be like other people's families? Roast beef and 2 green vegetables and doilies on the table and a place you can bring your friends without.
I'll see if I can do anything.
Tony, she's in the kitchen.
Thanks. Alice! Won't you listen to me, please?
Tony, it's no use.
Alice, you're not being fair. At least let me talk to you.
Where'd they go?
Upstairs.
She stormed out the minute he came in.
Ugh. Knocked the olive oil right out of my hand. I'm gonna smell kind of fishy.
How are you feeling, Mr. DePina? Hand still hurting you?
No, it's better.
Everything burnt up, huh? Downstairs?
Yes, and even my Roman costume too.
Told you there was a bright side to everything. Except my 22 years back in income tax. I get a new letter every day.
Oh, I said, what are you gonna do about that, Grandpa?
Well, I had kind of an idea yesterday. It may not work, but I'm trying it anyhow.
Well, what is it?
Good evening, everybody. Hello, Kolinka.
Oh, my, Mr. Klinko.
Forgive me, the door was open.
Come on in.
I hope you'll excuse my coming today. I realize you are upset.
That's all right, Mr. Klinkov.
I don't think I can take a lesson today, Mr. Blinkov. I don't feel up to it.
Well, you
Oh,
see,
but do stay to dinner, Mr. Klinkov. We've got all that food. Somebody's got to eat it.
I would be happy to, Madam Sycamore.
Fine.
Now I wonder if I know you well enough to ask of you a great favor.
Why, of course.
You know of my friend, the Grand Duchess?
Oh, yes.
Well, she was cousin of the Tsar, and now she worked in Child's restaurant. She sent big things. Times Square.
Well, yes, of course, Mr. Klinkov. If there's anything at all that we can do.
I tell you, the Grand Duchess has not had a good meal since before the revolution.
She must be hungry.
And today is not only her day off, Thursday, it is also the anniversary of Peter the Great, a remarkable man.
Why, if you mean that you'd like the Grand Duchess to come to dinner, we'd be honored. Oh, yes.
So in the name of the Grand Duchess, I thank you.
Well, I can hardly wait. Where is she now?
She's outside in the street waiting. I go get her.
Essie, straighten your dress. And your tie. How do I look, all right?
You know, if this keeps up, I want to live to be 150.
May I present the Grand Duchess Olga Katrina? Your Highness, permit me to present Madam Sycamore, Madam Carmichael, Grandpa,
Madam?
Mr. Carmichael, Mr. Sycamore, and Mr. Bettina.
All right now, Mr. DePina.
Won't you be seated, Your Highness?
Yes, thank you. You are most
Oh,
kind.
we are most honored to receive you, Your Highness.
I am most pleased to be here. How soon is dinner?
Oh, dinner will be very soon. Very soon.
Oh, I do not mean to be rude. I just must be back at the restaurant by 8 o'clock. I am substituting for another waitress.
I will make sure you're there on time, Your Highness.
Thank you, Kolinko.
Oh, say, Grand Duchess, Street place, right?
No, that was my sister.
The Grand Duchess Natasha.
I work in Times Square.
Oh, there's quite a lot of your people now over here, aren't there?
Oh yes, many. My uncle, the Grand Duke Sergei. He is an elevator man at Macy's. Very nice man. But then there is my cousin, Prince Alexei. He will not speak to the rest of us because he works at Hattie Carnegie's. He's in ladies' underwear.
When he was selling hot dogs on Coney Island, he was willing to talk to us.
Colleen Cobb, our time is coming. My sister, Natasha, is studying to become a manicurist. My uncle, the Grand Duke Sergei, they have promised to make floor walker. And next month, I get transferred to the 5th Avenue, child. From there, it is only a step to Shafts, and then we will see what Prince Alexei has to say.
I think you've got it.
You are telling me?
Your Highness, did you know the Tsar? Personally, I mean.
Oh, of course, he was my cousin. It is very sad what happened to him. But I suppose it was for the best. Where could he find a job now?
Pravda, that is true.
And poor relations are poor relations. It is the same in every family. My uncle, the King of Sweden, was a very nice man to us for about 10 years. He would sometimes send us a money order. But then he said to me, I just cannot go on. I am not doing so well myself, so I do not blame him.
Oh, no, of course not. Would you excuse me for just a moment?
Tell me, Grand Duchess, is it true what they say about Rasputin?
Everybody wants to know about Rasputin. And yes, sir, it is true. And how?
Oh, you don't say.
Your Highness, we must be watching the time.
Oh yes, I must not be late. The manager does not like me. He is a communist.
Oh, well, we'll hurry things up. Essie, why don't you go into the kitchen to see if you can help Reba?
I will help too.
Oh, but Your Highness, not on your day off.
I do not mind. Where is your kitchen?
Right through here, Your Highness, but you're our guest of honor.
But I love to cook. Come, Colleen, come. If they have got hot cheese and sour cream, I will make us some blintzing.
Blintzes, come Pavlov, we show you something.
Oh, say, the Grand Duchess is all right, isn't she? Grand Duchess, can I help?
She's got a wonderful face for a mask, hasn't she?
She's really a wonderful woman, considering she's a Grand Duchess.
It's wonderful what some people go through, isn't it? Still keep kind of gay, too.
Yes. Made me forget about everything for a moment.
I'd better call that cab, I suppose.
Oh, no, wait, Paul. Here they come. Maybe Tony has... Ed, will you go? Bring my bag down.
Don't you do it, Ed!
Ed, please.
All right, Ed, bring it down. You know you've got the stubbornest daughter in all 48 states?
Oh, that must be the cab.
If it is, it's certainly wonderful service.
Is Tony here? Out.
Yes, he is. Come in, Mr. Kirby.
How do you do?
Good evening.
Good evening.
Forgive my intruding. Tony, I want you to come home with me. Your mother's very upset.
Very well, Paul. Goodbye, Alice.
Goodbye, Tony.
Now, I need hardly say that this is as painful to Mrs. Kirby and myself as it is to you people. I'm sorry, but I'm sure you understand.
Well, yes, and in a way, no. Now, I'm not the kind of person that goes around trying to run other people's lives. But the fact is, Mr. Kirby, I don't think these two young people have as much sense as you and I have.
Grandpa, will you please not do this?
I'm just talking to Mr. Kirby. A cat can look at a king, can't he?
Alice, dear, would you like me to do that for you?
No, Mother.
You've got quite a while before the train goes, Alice.
Will you send a cab to 761 Claremont, please? Right away. Thank you.
Alice.
Father!
Are you ready, Tony?
Mr. Kirby, I suppose after last night you think this family is, well, kind of crazy.
I would not say that. It is just that I'm not quite accustomed to going out to dinner and spending the night in jail.
Well, you've got to remember, Mr. Kirby, you came on the wrong night. Now, tonight, thank you, nothing will happen at all. Maybe.
Mr. Vanderhoff, it was not merely last night that convinced Mrs. Kirby and myself that this engagement would be unwise.
Father, I can handle my own affairs. Alice, for the last time, will you marry me?
No, Tony, I know exactly what your father means, and he's right.
No, he's not.
Alice, you're in love with this boy, and you're not marrying him because we're the kind of people we are.
Grandpa,
Look, I know you think the two families wouldn't get along. Well, maybe they wouldn't, but who's to say they're right and we're wrong?
I didn't say that, Grandpa. I only feel
And what
that...
I feel is that Tony's too nice a boy to wake up 20 years from now with nothing in his life but stocks and bonds.
How's that?
Yes, mixed up and unhappy. The way you are.
I am a very happy man.
Are you?
Certainly,
I don't think so. Where do you think you get your indigestion from? Happiness? No, sir. You get it because most of your time is spent doing things you don't want to do.
I don't do anything I don't want to do.
Yes, you do. You said last night that after a week in Wall Street, you're pretty near crazy. Why do you keep on doing it?
Why do I keep on? It's my business. A man can't give up his business.
Why not? You've got all the money you need. You can't take it with you.
That's a very easy thing to say, Mr. Vanderhoff. But I have spent my entire life building up my business.
And what's it got? Same kind of mail every morning, same kind of deals, same kind of meetings, same dinners at night, same indigestion. Where's the fun come in? Don't you think there ought to be something more, Mr. Kirby? You must have wanted something more when you first started out. We haven't got too much time left, you know, any of us.
Well, what do you expect me to do? Live the way you do nothing?
Well, I've a lot of fun now. Time enough for anything. Read, talk, visit the zoo now and then, practice my darts. Even have time to know when the spring rolls around. Don't have to talk to anybody I don't want to. Don't have to spend 6 hours of what I have.